Welcome, beautiful people around the world. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today, we're going to react to FaZe's newest video called College Graduates versus Dropouts. Debate, is college even worth it? Now, I'm really excited about this because I had about 2 years of college, getting my AS degree in criminal justice, and look at this, I'm not even using it. I think overall, though, the aspects of some of the stuff that I learned from college really helped me out to really kind of be who I am today. But again, at the end of the day, I don't think college was ultimately the right move, but it was the direction of where I wanted to go at that time. So in some cases, it was the right move because it kind of formed it to how I am today. But other than that, we're going to get into the video. Enough about me, but we're going to jump into this and seeing what this is actually like. I'm really kind of curious to seeing what the banter between these guys are. Without further ado, let's jump into it.
And that's why you're making unoriginal content. You're actually copying everybody else's content, doing the same video, because you didn't gain the...
Oh, that's me. Oh, she's cooking me too.
critical thinking.
No, but you still have your mortgage. You still have your debt. Yeah, you do. How do you pay your taxes? Your housing taxes.
You could call your dean. I could call Aiden Ross.
And I can call Beyonce. I can call Beyonce. So what are we talking about?
Where did you get that money? Did you? Your mama just gave it to you?
You went to college to do Jakura watch parties, bro.
That's all you.
Wait, I just realized, why is Case on there?
guys do. You guys each other.
What's so funny? What's so funny?
So you,
I don't play. I'm not playing no games.
So you spent.
Oh no. Here we go.
How you doing?
Good. Nice to meet you.
Likewise, my name is Simone Harris, and I think that college is good because you build relationships that you can use in the real world. I know you like to say that, you know, you have your friends from content creation, but when in doubt, those aren't really your friends. Those are just people that's using you for clout and for you to get to that next level.
So you're saying all these people right here are my friends?
No, they're not your real friends. They're just using you.
We all get emotion. We all get money. Okay, we in the same boat.
Y'all.
I think there's levels to this though. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to pause a lot because it's a huge long video, 49 minutes. But there are some truth to it though. Like there's a lot of aspects of like where real friendship can stem through content creating, right? But also at the end of the day, most of the people are probably using each other to elevate themselves, you know, to get to that next point, right? Next spot, the next, you know, layer. But again, at the end of the day, you know, she's not wrong, but also these guys probably been around for a while now at the same house, and I've seen the content, so I think that she's wrong on this one.
Using each other for views. And I have real relationships with my friends who, you know, if I call them, I need a job or if I need help with something, that they're really going to show up for me.
You think college is the only place in the world you can build real relationships?
I'm not saying that that's the only place you can build real relationships.
Because I didn't even
authentic.
I didn't even meet him through content. I met him before that.
Okay, but now you guys are friends based off of that, right?
We came up together.
What do you mean you came up together?
We made millions together.
If he gets money, I get money.
If he gets money, I get money.
Well, that's because you guys make content together.
If he goes down, I go down with him. Yes.
That's because you guys make content
No, that's called
together.
a ride or die. That's my boy right there.
Ride or die.
I think college is completely useless, and I'm gonna tell you why right now.
Okay.
Why would I spend tens of thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars to go get a degree to then maybe make $20,000 or $30,000 a year? I'm gonna have to work a whole
I'm still in debt though, I'm not gonna lie.
lifetime to make that back. When I could literally just
Not
go on the internet,
necessarily. If you
post a
like-
few videos and make a couple $100,000 a month.
Not necessarily. Like if you pick a right degree to go into, like STEM, so like technology, science, being a doctor, lawyer, you can make just as much as what you're making. And you can also start a business from that.
Yeah, but it's also gonna cost as much too. Like that's the thing, is that like it doesn't even cost, it's like 20, 30, 40,000. Like to be a doctor and all that stuff, that costs a lot more money though. You know, you spend a lot more to obviously obtain that degree to get that job, right? So
As well, it's not like you have to just go and work.
Yeah, but it's just so much extra. Why am I putting all this money in like 8 years?
Because
and
you're
I gotta
thinking
do
of
all this
generational
stuff?
wealth. Like, think about it. What if TikToks go down? Like how they were trying to ban TikTok a few months ago,
Generational
and
wealth.
all these other sites. What if they go down? Or what if you get banned from Twitch?
I mean,
or
he has
something?
generational
You wouldn't be able
wealth.
to do anything. So
Well,
you would
if he
have
plays
to-
his cards
From
right.
Twitch, I could just go to a different platform, or I could stick to
But
YouTube.
what if all
or
these platforms go down?
what if science goes down?
But how would science go down?
Oh.
Not just science, but you can be a doctor.
I don't believe in
a
science.
lawyer. Being a
that's
doctor,
hilarious.
lawyer, psychologist. Like there's different
Okay,
fields that you can go into.
What happens when all these AI and robots start coming up and doctors start losing their jobs
Okay,
to
but
robots?
are you not on TikTok now with all these AI videos that's like on TikTok of like older people talking?
Yeah, I mean, they're not.
That's
There's way
AI.
more volume of people to watch and consume content than there is of people who need open heart surgery. Right? So you don't need doctors as much as you need content
Yes,
creators.
you do. People go to the
Don't.
hospital every single day.
Okay, and people watch my stream every single day.
They watch content while they're in the hospital.
Yeah, you're laying in the hospital bed, kicking up watching our streams.
No, nobody's really watching you guys either.
Damn.
Oh, so no one's watching us.
No.
Okay,
like
so
a hater.
so where's all the views coming from then?
Like bots and stuff. Like you guys are.
So the bots are generating money.
Yes, AI bots.
I mean, hey, the bots can keep making me money.
Why don't you do it then?
Yeah, why don't you get bots?
Who said I don't make content?
So then your argument.
I still make content, but I went to school and I got a degree. And I don't rely on making content to.
So let me ask you a question.
For my lifestyle.
What content do you make?
I make content on helping the homeless people.
Okay, and so you have a homeless degree? So you don't use your degree? Thank you. You don't use your degree.
I do use my degree.
How?
Because I do other stuff.
So unless you went to school, for 4 years to learn how to feed the homeless, you don't use your degree.
I do use my degree. I do stuff during the daytime, and I do stuff.
I think I caught her. I think I got her. Come on now.
So you saying that you only can use
I'm saying it's a waste of time. You wasted time. You could have.
No, I didn't. I met amazing people. I got good relationships. Like my dean, I can call my dean if I need to do something.
You can call Aiden Ross.
I have those relationships. Like I said, all these people are using.
Can you call
y'all
Mr.
are
Beast
using
right now?
each other. Yes, I know him too because I make content as well.
Hey.
Call Mr. Beast.
I don't have my phone on me. You call him.
Call him right now.
But what are we getting at though? Like just because you can call him, like
you could call your dean. I could call Aiden Ross.
and I can call Beyonce. I can call Beyonce. So what are we talking about?
Call her.
But what do I need to call her for?
Because you said you could call her, so call her.
You said I can call Mr. Beast.
You said you could call your
You don't got
dean.
Aiden Ross's number.
How do you know what number I got?
I don't think Aiden Ross has your number. I don't think he does.
But what makes you feel like he doesn't have?
We're going off track here. We're going off track.
What makes you feel like he doesn't have my number? What makes you
You
feel?
have Beyonce, you said. You got Aiden Ross. He's above Beyonce.
That's all you guys do. You guys suck each other for views. That's all y'all do. Y'all sit in them content houses.
And you wasted 8 years of your life going to school to feed the homeless.
8 years.
You could have been fed the homeless.
4 years, baby.
You could have fed the homeless with 0.
What'd you get your degree in?
Don't worry about that.
So you got a degree, but you won't say what you got your degree in.
Because it's not.
She knows it's a waste. It was a waste.
Because she doesn't use it at all in her day-to-day life.
At all.
That's why.
Not even a
First
little.
of all, I'm an entrepreneur.
Okay. So you have an entrepreneuring degree.
Yes. No.
Oh, so you don't use it.
So you went to college to become an entrepreneur.
That means you made your own business. So you didn't
That
need
makes no
degree.
sense. I'm sorry.
Like I said, relationships. You build relationships that you can keep for the rest of your life.
You could do that anywhere. You don't need to go to college.
Yeah.
Yes,
You need to
but
pay.
I could go to
I get that,
Equinox
but
and go build relationships.
Content, you guys all know you guys don't with each other for real.
We
all know that.
live together.
Yeah, because y'all make content. Y'all wake up, y'all suck each other's then y'all make content.
That's not true.
and
It's
then,
2020.
like,
Actually, I eat
That's crazy.
yeah, and you like he said, you eat his
2023, he was friends with me. And I wasn't a thing then.
He was.
How many followers you got?
In
What's
total?
the
Yeah.
relevancy though?
Like 5 million maybe?
Can I come work for you?
What?
No,
Why not?
because you have no knowledge of my space.
I went to college.
I don't give a.
You didn't go to college.
I did go to college for 2 years.
2 years and then you dropped out.
I did drop out.
So what made you drop out?
I was making more money making content than I was going
But
to
what
college.
happens when all this content stuff goes away? What happens when the internet goes down? What are you gonna do?
I have millions in my bank account waiting for that.
Talk to me. Talk.
No.
No?
But it's people mentally ill with millions.
Exactly.
You need your mind. You need your brain.
Exactly.
I have my brain.
You can't hire a therapist.
I can hire a therapist.
We can too, and people that work.
And guess
9 to
what? My
5s can
therapist
too.
isn't going to have a degree.
Why wouldn't?
Chat GPT.
I'd rather talk to someone who is more on an intellectual
Chat
I'm done
GPT.
talking to this ignorant person. Who wants to come and save me?
Oh, we meet again.
How you doing?
How are you?
What's your name?
Lacey.
Hey, eyebrows. You look good. I'm Rhonda.
Thank
Rhonda
you.
Bankston.
Nice
I'm
to-
a registered nurse. I'm a 1985 HBCU alumni graduate with honors.
Okay, well, you're
honors
talking
with
to
Pine Bluff, Arkansas.
2-year streamer,
registered
1-year
nurse.
YouTuber, and 2-year TikToker.
When does your mind rest? You need your mind. This is the control center of everything. People going crazy because they losing their money, the stocks, they losing their homes.
Why is Case on right there
Burn
still?
up like it is.
So you're asking when does my mind rest?
When do you rest?
I'll tell you when my mind rests, and this will go back to her question. My
When do you
mind rests when I end the content and I'm hanging out with my friends. That's when my mind rests.
I probably won't be fucking with you.
But when you think about it, a college degree, is this the only friends you got?
Yeah.
It's okay, bro.
Why you need a big circle?
You don't.
I keep my circle small.
But you learn things by going to college, getting a degree.
Well, what does that? But what does that have to do with college?
It has to do with even starting first grade. How were you as a child growing up? Structure. Do you feel
camera
like you got
angles are
structure in
crazy,
your
though.
mind?
100%.
If your money goes
More
down,
structure
are
than I
you
had
gonna
in
be-
college,
are
'cause
you
I
gonna
went to
be
college.
How long did you go?
2 years,
And
pre-law.
what was your pre-law? What was your goal for that pre-law degree?
I was gonna be a lawyer, and then I realized, holy
What
shit,
type of
I'm
law?
wasting my time.
What type of
I was
law?
gonna be a criminal defense lawyer,
And do what?
defend criminals.
So what made you change your mind?
I saw that I made more in a month than I was gonna pay for my whole entire tuition, so I dropped out to pursue my dreams.
So you really didn't care about people, you care about money.
Why do you work?
Because if you care about people in a degree, whether it's social work, being a doctor, you got to care about you first. Then the money will come. If you're doing the right thing with people with your college degree,
here's the thing.
Degree in nursing and biology, and I care about people.
Here's the thing. Here's the
Come on,
thing.
Lacey, say it.
You don't care about nobody.
I know
you
what you
care
do.
about
Listen, Rhonda, listen.
algorithms.
Yeah,
It
listen.
shows. It shows.
Listen,
Do you love people?
People die. Money lasts forever. Okay.
They do die.
Generation. My kids will have money.
But even
But
with
I'ma
that,
die.
my mama died April 9th of this year.
Rest in peace.
91 years old, rest in peace, lived a good life. But what she instilled in me, the values that she instilled in me, has made me the woman I am now.
So, okay, so you're
successful.
Exactly. You're a mother.
Registered nurse.
Same way my mom instilled
Own
values on me.
businesses.
College didn't instill values on you. Your mom did.
But she encouraged me to go to college. My parents were college graduates. Generations of college graduates, entrepreneurs.
Let me ask you a question.
Makes me who
Do
I am.
you have kids?
I have one daughter.
So does your daughter go to college?
Had a college degree, got one
So
in
you told your daughter,
dietitian.
you sat your daughter down, you said, hey, I want you to spend $100,000 a year to go to college.
She went on a full ride.
Well,
So did I.
that's great for her.
Full
Dang.
ride. Didn't have to pay a
Unfortunately,
dime.
that was a waste of time.
Not
Dang.
at all.
That was a waste of time.
She didn't have to spend any money, and she makes more money back.
She could have been making more money. She could have been doing something else.
But
She could have
is
been,
it about money?
but she could have been helping people.
But you don't care about people.
she
You
could have
keep
been-
talking about
she
money.
could have been helping
you
people.
You keep talking about money. You don't care about people.
Let's talk about other things then. Materialistic things. Why do we have jewelry? Why do we have anything? We could be giving that to other people. Money to other
Somebody gave me everything I got on.
people. Every single thing.
Really?
Somebody-
Seriously, Rhonda?
Community. Someone gave me these beads.
I'm going to be honest. You wearing that jewelry is
Vicky-
selfish.
Is it?
Yeah.
I give it to you. Tell me why I
You're
sell.
talking about people, helping people. You could be giving that to the homeless.
I have given
Homeless
to
could
the
be-
homeless.
That's crazy.
Homeless veterans, Long Beach, VA. I was the last nurse manager for 7 years. $100,000 job, RN, housing homeless veterans
Good for her.
Orange County and Long Beach.
The whole argument of this is college. College doesn't teach you morals. People go to college and they hoes and they drink, they smoke, they do
I
this, they do
didn't.
that. You didn't, but a lot of people do. College. What happened?
The Dropouts.
Yes.
Oh, hold on a minute.
Yes.
The dropouts too, because he dropped out.
Hello. So you think college is worth it?
Yes, I believe that college is mainly for life enrichment. It's to grow. It also gives you a safety net to do things while you're also creating content. Because how many influencers do we see that now are all dried up? They go on talk shows, talk about how they had all this money, and guess what? You might make a lot of money, but your life costs a lot of money. How much does your house cost?
I paid it all in cash.
Okay, no, but you still have your mortgage. You still
No,
have
I
your
don't.
debt. Yeah, you do.
I paid
How
it
do you
all
pay
for
your
my mom.
taxes? Your housing taxes.
Yeah, that's fine. I have real
No,
estate
but what
that
I'm
pays
saying
for
is,
it.
what I'm saying is money.
I have
keeps
pendants. You know what I do? On Christmas, I look for families, like single moms of 4 kids, and I raise them around on Christmas.
That's crazy.
Love that.
Okay.
So why do you go to college?
So I go to college to better enrich myself and to try to actually improve society overall. It's not just about the Okay.
I don't believe that. I don't
Want to
buy
know
that
what I
for a
do?
second.
You want to know
What
what I
do you
do? I'm a major in political science and I'm a double major in Black study and business administration. So actually I do. So what I do is I've worked with Disney, I've worked corporate, I've worked with people to make sure that diversity inclusion is furthered, that we make sure that people have opportunity to tell their stories, people of diverse audiences. Thank you. So yeah.
Why do you have to go to college for that?
Because when I'm in those rooms, the reason why I was the one that had a place to speak was because I was the one that went to college, had my education, and grew my learning. I would not have been the one chosen if I did not go to college.
So what you're saying is all the things you say in these meetings and takes were instilled on you by someone else teaching you them. It's not your actual beliefs. It's all put into your brain by whoever taught you it. You don't have your own opinions. Someone gave you those opinions and taught you
That's
how
plagiarism.
to think.
No, you know what? That's a good take. That's a good take. How is that any different from you doing any of your stuff?
It's not. You're right. I follow
So
trends.
what I'm saying is, so your problem is you're not talking anything about college. You're talking about learning from others. That happens in anything you do. That happens whether you go to college. That happens whether you don't go to college.
Which is why you don't need college for it.
But that's not the point. That's not the point. The information that I learned, I did need college to know.
So what did you learn in college that's different from day to day?
So what have I learned in college?
No, I'm saying truthfully, actually, what did you learn in college that you didn't believe in yourself already?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know the history of the world. I don't know everything that's ever happened between different communities, different people. I would not have known those things. While you live in your social bubble, a lot of times you don't know what's going on in other countries. You don't know what's going on.
That's got nothing to
So,
do
but
with you.
truthfully, like
unbiasedly,
unbiasedly, like serious, if you only learn that through college, you can't, if you wanted to learn about history, can't you just Google that? Like seriously, I'm actually serious.
How much of that information is actually filtered and gone through?
But it's the same thing with
college.
like the college professors. I'm sure they use the internet to look up stuff. Like
No, they have their degree. You don't
Yeah,
get
but
that.
where-
through
Here's the thing that you're not understanding. College professors in 10 years, in order to teach history, in order to teach this, they're gonna play our clips in order to teach the kids.
Talk to them.
What is this? Tell me what college class we'd be watching
Part of
this.
history.
We are a part of history. You know, I had a viral clip talking about Donald Trump.
The reason I wanted Trump was because I wanted to make more money. All right, that's why. I'm gonna say it. At least I'm honest. I don't give a. At least I'm not sitting here lying.
They're gonna play that in history classes in probably a couple hundred years to the kids to teach
I
them.
don't think so. I think with everything that's going on with Donald Trump, I don't think that you're that important, if I'm being so completely honest.
I'm telling you,
I don't think you're that
we're a
important.
part of
I don't
history.
think. Okay.
Oh, we got a dab now.
What's good, bro?
Hi, nice to meet you, Brandon.
I believe that, yeah. Do you?
No.
Wait, what's the
What?
topic? So most successful people are college dropouts. Not wrong.
Because there is a top 1%. There's the richest people. There are some that are college graduates. There are some that are not. I'm not saying that going to college will automatically make you part of that top
Wait,
1%.
look at the
Because there's
stats
some-
though. Approximately 12 to 60% of the richest individuals in the U.S., specifically the Forbes 400, are college dropouts. Ooh, that means the vast majority, 88% of billionaires have completed their college education. Oh, interesting. Okay, so statistically it shows that people that have a degree are more likely to be a billionaire because of their college degree. But then obviously you have the 12 to 16% that are not. So a very small percentage still, and it's very interesting. Very interesting topic.
I'm not saying that going to college will automatically make you part of that top 1%. But the point is to have a bedrock to build on. The point is to be, if we talk about how many people who are in the industry that I know of that did not go to college, that dropped out of college, it's such a small percent that actually made it. And honestly, good for y'all. No one's shaming that. But the point is there's so many people who are struggling month to month to month. Look at all the stories that we hear about LA, Hollywood, La La Land, like everything going on. Like not everyone's gonna make it. The thing is the same can be said for people that go to college. The difference is people that go to college have a higher chance and are more likely to live in that medium range where they're not worrying about when's my next gig, I'm freaking out.
Yeah, to that,
fair.
I mean, you're saying it's safer to go to college. You have a safety net. You're guaranteed a stable
I never
lifestyle.
said guaranteed.
You're
You have a higher chance.
You're not guaranteed, but it's easier to live a
You're more
stable
likely,
lifestyle
yes.
financially if you take that route. That's why I think there's a top 1% because people take the risk. They take the gamble. They are not. It's not guaranteed that you're going to make it. It's not guaranteed. What happened?
He has kids.
That's because you don't have kids.
He has kids.
He has kids.
What? How's that relevant at all?
Yes, he's
Don't have
35.
kids.
How's that relevant? You decided to have kids.
It's extremely relevant. It is.
Because I don't have kids. That's my choice. I don't want
stick his
kids,
weenie.
so I don't have kids.
Who got easier when you don't have kids? Then you can go and jump and do whatever the heck you want.
Well, that's
a lot of streamers
if
with
you,
kids.
if you had a kid at 18 before you had a solidified stable income, that's your own fault. That's not his. He made the smart decision.
I'm saying the reason that top 1% exists is because the people in that top 1%, they take the risk and they gamble on something that has never been done before, that the likelihood of you succeeding in that and making it to that top 1% is slim.
But there's the thing is, like I said, that top 1% is a mix of people who have gone to college and those who have not. But if we want to talk about the 99% who are not, so many people who don't go to college, who have not had the opportunity to go to college, do not make it out. We're not just talking about the 1%, because the 1% is a mix. It's not all one.
Mm-hmm.
But that 99%, there's a lot of people, especially at the bottom, who never went to college, who never had the opportunity.
Yeah.
Who never wanted to, who dropped out. And you guys lived nice, you rode on it for a long time, and all of a sudden it starts to deplete. Once again, there are always going to be people are not going to college that are going to succeed, but the chances of you being able to succeed, have something to fall back on, if you go to college, is higher. If we want to talk about Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, all those people, a lot of them, once again, were dropouts. But the thing is, a lot of them built their platform, built their things while they were in college. So once again, maybe they didn't have to finish college. But the thing is, they still had to go to college, or they would have never had the opportunity or success.
And was like, wow, this is a waste of time.
Actually, that's not exactly what happened. They learned how to do what they did. They met the people they needed to meet. No, through college, actually.
No, you're wrong.
You're friends with him?
Your friend, call Mark.
Call Mark.
What does it have to do with being friends?
So how
with
do you
them?
know his life?
How do you know?
If you're saying,
have you never read an autobiography? Have you never read a book?
Why would I read when I have ChatGPT?
Oh, okay. Because guess what ChatGPT did? It read for you.
Yeah, they can summarize it for us.
But once again, if there was no one that went to college to feed ChatGPT, it wouldn't know anything.
Coding doesn't exist through college. Coding exists through humans and coders.
Where do you think they learned how to code? Most people
themselves, they hustle.
No. Okay.
I know coders that code learn it through Google.
Yeah.
There are some, and I never said that there aren't any.
The best ones are from Google.
Okay.
Okay, Google it.
Okay.
Google.
Let's talk about it, bro. How you doing?
Justin.
Alex.
So look, I'm gonna keep it short and simple. It's basically a matter of money isn't everything. It's about your character and what you leave behind. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you don't need college to necessarily make money, fact, but it's a form of completion, like a natural dopamine. In today's society, everything's just like quick, fast, scrolling TikTok. If you go to college, you complete something, you feel better about
Have you ever
yourself,
won a
you have
Warzone game?
something
That's completion.
What was that?
Have you ever
Winning a
won a
Warzone game? That's completion.
That's what I'm talking about. That's my point right there. You don't want to be like this guy. You know what I'm saying? You want to have.
Damn.
Why you think?
Dopamine. You want to talk about dopamine? Let's talk about dopamine.
Why you think there's multi-million-dollar basketball players who go and get the degree? They don't need to. They got money, but it's just the fact of having that on paper. Completing something. Natural dopamine. You feel me?
You could also have all the money in the world, put it all on black, and then that dopamine's the same as getting a stamp. Is it not?
It's probably better.
You don't want to be like him either.
Says you.
I think the world has brainwashed people to think that that's the dopamine you need, so that you have to spend hundreds of thousands to get that dopamine. That's your completion in life. 30 to 50 to whatever, money.
Yeah,
you have to spend money to get that dopamine.
One of you guys actually said that you go, I think it was you said after college you make 20, 30. I don't know nobody that went to college that makes 20, 30,000 a year. That's crazy.
Well, actually they don't, because they got to pay tax on that, and then they got to pay their college off still. Usually, they're probably in debt.
I just remember from my particular situation, I didn't even go to college. When I was graduating high school, I looked at it and I did the numbers in my head. Okay, if I wanted to go to ASU, tuition a year is like what, $25,000, $30,000. I complete it, I get my degree, 4 years, 6 figures plus in debt, right? Now I got to graduate and look for a job. Starting salary is going to be a lot.
You can start a business.
Yeah. No, I can't just graduate college and start a business ground up.
I did.
Maybe I could. It's going to take years. So I decided, you know what?
That's not true though. That's not true though. You can start a business.
Well, this is all opinionated then at the end of the day.
No, it's facts. I started my own business.
Yeah. You can start a business, but for it to be profitable and for you to be able to pay back those 6 figures in debt immediately after.
So why can't you go to college and then become a streamer and pay it off?
No,
Same
you can't.
thing. You're missing my point. It was the completion of the.
You can. It's just why would you do that when you could dedicate more time to that craft? Why would I take away from being able to give 100% to this if I'm in college trying to study, get my degree, go to class,
You would have missed out on
learn?
MW2, MW3,
I would have
What's
been
that?
1 foot in, 1 foot out.
You would have missed it. Tell him.
What's
Yeah, I
MW?
also, yeah.
What's MW?
If he went to college, talk about it, bro. All the games you would have missed, all the clips.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to I probably wouldn't have hit my standoff window shot. I probably wouldn't have
Smack the Africa.
made it to Ukin 50. For what I do
He smacked the
particularly,
girl in his face.
college just didn't seem important. How many of you in here have a degree that you use every single day now for what your job is?
They gon' bullshit.
All of you?
It's Cap. There's Cap right there. She's lying.
She's lying.
She's lying like.
I'm not gonna lie, he's lying too. I can just tell.
Stop. What's your degree
I
in?
have a bachelor's in entertainment business.
And does that apply to your everyday life?
Yeah, I did music for a while. Yeah, definitely.
And did you need that degree to do what you do today?
I feel like it helped me. Yeah.
So you made music?
No,
you said?
it helped you,
Yeah.
or yes or no. Did
Yes.
you need that degree?
Need? Not necessarily, but it made me feel better about myself completing that and then going out and doing whatever I wanted to do. That's what I'm saying. It's not necessarily
on
about
that.
just college. You can
Yeah,
it's something you can stand on. Like, yeah, I stand on that. I did that. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I could be a content creator. I did this, but I also did this. It's like, that's what I'm saying. Millionaires, football players, basketball players, go and get their degrees
These
all the
angles
time.
are crazy.
They don't
Yeah.
need it. It's just,
Yeah, it's not something.
Statement.
Everyone can say. Yeah. I get what
feel
you're
me?
saying.
If I went to college, I would have missed out on Prime Fortnite. I would have missed out on COVID.
You would have been working.
I
a
would have
real
missed out
job.
on COVID viewership. You have no clue about COVID viewership.
I don't want to know about COVID. What is that?
You'd
You
probably
wouldn't
be
have known
flipping
about
burgers.
Yeah, like I wouldn't have been live. I wouldn't have been live for any of that, and I wouldn't have a job.
What are you doing? I agree. Yeah, most successful people in the world, some of the most innovative people who have had the biggest impacts on the world are college dropouts.
Yeah, you're right. You're completely right, bro. But what college does is it builds a foundation of like discipline. You know what I'm saying? And it helps you build structure. Like how you was asking about, do you use the degrees now? I don't use my degrees now, but college it helped me build a foundation, a structure, discipline that I use in everyday life. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Like say you grew up playing sports and you played for a sports team regularly. That would also have the same impacts of instilling discipline and structure and certain morals like it would in college.
Definitely it would. But then you would use those skills that you have in playing the sports. You want to take that to the next level in college too, though, right?
Mm-hmm. If you could,
yeah. Yeah, and then that would build a base for you going to the professional level, helping you with your finances, everyday life, you know what I'm saying? Morality, structure how to build a foundation with your family. So basically stuff like that, bro.
2025, college and going that traditional route of getting educated like that is outdated, and you could get, if you really wanted to, you could learn a lot of the curriculum you're taught in college online if you research enough. Whatever it is you want to do in life, you could go online and teach yourself it and look it up rather than paying money to go to a college and get educated.
Yeah, it's actually a good point, because I think especially nowadays, especially with how accessible ChatGPT is and other AIs out there as well, obviously it had to been fed a lot of the information, right? Obviously the sources and news articles and everything that's being posted right now, obviously they're able to, find those websites, be able to track it down, be able to then, compute it to, have that information stored up. So then whenever you ask about certain things or whatever like that, it can help you out. And I think that's the shift for everything. It's not even just for normal jobs out there, even creator jobs or whatever like that. Like everything, every sector is being affected. It's going to be affected dramatically for especially with AI coming in through. And also, again, at the end of the day, you can literally, that's how I'm learning most of my stuff. That's how I'm learning how to code. I'm learning to do a lot of stuff right now that literally I just feed it, and I work with the AI to be able to get the right information, to get the right prompts, to get the right stuff. It's crazy. It's crazy nowadays. Obviously before then, obviously it was more of a push to be able to go to college, do this. That's why I went to college, but it's a good point.
Through a professor and giving them money, unless you want to be a doctor or a lawyer or something like that.
No.
Pretty much everything else.
You don't even need
I
a
feel
degree
like
for those either.
You could teach yourself.
No, definitely, man. You definitely got a point right there, bro. You're definitely right on there.
I don't think you really fought that much.
Nice to meet you.
Through all the points, I realized that we haven't talked about.
Oh, there we go. Claim 3. The internet has made college obsolete. Ooh. The internet, in some ways, when it first came out, obviously, like the first like decade, I think you probably still need college. But I think with AI in general, it's going to be extremely competitive, because it's like, why would you want to pay for this and this and this when you could just pay $20 a month, or $50 a month or whatever like that to get the AI that does everything for you. So it's going to be really interesting next couple years to seeing how well developed it is. I just saw like the ChatGPT thing too, and seeing what they're going to be doing as well, doing this deep think learning where you're able to create something like a website or whatever like that. It does like the creation with inside the program itself. Like I don't know, man. Things are getting advanced, and man, it's gonna be tough.
The act of resistance it is to get a degree and to go to college. For a lot of Black and brown communities and people, college wasn't an option. So to get a degree is an act of resistance. And I'm an activist myself, so I do community work, and I got a degree and I went to college because the government, like, quite honestly, institutions. Like, I wanted to have knowledge and bring it back to my community.
So you went to college because you disagreed with someone else, not for yourself?
I went to college in a perspective that wasn't forced upon me by like colonial structures, if that makes sense.
No, I get what you're saying. You're saying that throughout history, people of Black, brown, different cultures, they weren't allowed, they weren't provided the luxury of being able to get a college degree. That was essentially gate kept from them.
They weren't even considered citizens.
Yeah, and so now in 2025, it's like a you.
It's like
I
don't think we disagree with that.
Which I agree with. Yes, I'm not sitting here arguing with that. That's that's fully understandable.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
Okay, I guess I wanted to bring up the point in like perspective of like privilege and even access to the internet. You talked a lot about like ChatGPT. I promise you, I come from a community there. I didn't grow up with internet. Kids who want to become streamers in tribal communities and villages, and they cannot because they don't have internet.
I do know people who are from tribes in Africa, actually, who's artists who are on the internet.
Sorry, I meant in the context of like, I mean, you guys stream here and you have an economy here. So like college here, attending college in the United States.
Well, yeah, I mean, they might not be able to because they're in a whole different outside world. Yeah, but if you're in the United States and you have the opportunity to go to college, you should go to college then if that's what your choice is. Is that what you're saying?
But I thought you're saying that
but you're saying that's
like
your
obsolete.
Choice. No, we were saying it's obsolete if you want to get to the career path like that we wanted to do, but you're saying...
Oh, like become a streamer and such?
Yeah.
That's why I mentioned not everyone has the privilege of internet connection or access to internet. What advice would you give someone who wants to be a streamer?
I don't know what she's really trying to debate. I think she's more of like saying like, hey, like college graduates, like it's worse now. Or it was worse then, and it's easier now. That's why a lot of people are going to college, especially if you're a minority. And then talking about streaming, about other countries out there, like, yeah, obviously that makes a total sense that if someone else is not able to stream outside of, the means that they can actually stream at, then it makes sense. You can't really be a streamer, right? You could probably be a creator in some type of way, right? YouTuber and if you have a camera, right, you're able to do that. But I know someone specifically right now that lives in a really bad area, and he has his lights and everything like that is run by a generator. Like he has his generator started for like 3 to 4 hours, and then all the lights go off after that. So like, yeah, people have it really tough outside, but I don't know what she's trying to debate in this realm of like, within the topic of this.
Streamer and make money like you guys, but they don't have access to the internet.
If you don't have access to the internet, how do you know about us?
We don't. Well, that's
my point. How would I give them advice?
Obviously, people go to school, but like when they go home, they don't have internet. It's like
But they wouldn't know who I am then. How am I going to give them advice if they don't
Places, libraries have internet.
I don't go to
School
libraries.
has internet. What they were, if you're popping like you say, they're gonna find you on the internet when they use it.
I know, but that kind of goes against what you just said.
You're saying what advice would I have to someone who doesn't have access to the internet
Yes.
if they want to become
I don't
a
have that
streamer?
answer.
It's almost an
It's
impossible
the same advice you give to someone who does. Chase your dreams.
It's almost impossible to answer that question. That's like saying, what advice would I give to someone who has hoop dreams, who wants to be an NBA, but there's no basketball courts around them. There's no
Yeah.
basketballs.
True.
It's almost, it's like a, it's like
No,
a,
just
it's
the way
like
that
an
I think you're
it's
still-
like an
I think you're
oxymoron.
still, you
This is
still
this
chase
is,
your
this
dreams.
is not a good
By the way.
debate. She tried her best though, but not
So
the
in
best.
2025, yeah, I think the internet has rendered college obsolete. Like, it's just, you don't need to do it.
That's a
You don't need
rendered
to-
obsolete.
Oh, that's a
Him and his big words.
That's a two-piece. That's a two-piece. right there.
That was
And I didn't even go to
define
college.
those words.
I didn't even go to college.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can tell.
Okay, then. How you feel?
Hey yo, he's dissing on my boy. That's crazy. But he does love the big words though. That's why they were gassing him up.
Has rendered college obsolete. Like, it's just, you don't need to do it.
That's a
You don't need
rendered
to go.
obsolete.
Oh, that's a
That's a two-piece. That's a two-piece.
That's
right
a
there.
two-piece.
And I didn't even go to
Define
college.
those words.
I didn't even go to college.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can tell.
Okay, then. How you feel about it?
How do I feel about what?
That college essentially is obsolete in 2025.
It's useless.
It is online, so it's not completely obsolete. The online thing, it detaches you from people. So you're just looking at a screen, learning by yourself, and that's why loneliness is so high now. So you say you have your friends.
What's this? In 2025, over half of American adults, approximately 50% report feeling loneliness. Yeah, with younger generation experiencing high levels. Yeah, dude, it's actually a true statement. Like it's getting. I think it's actually gonna get worse. Like overall, because like obviously we're honestly chronically gonna be online majority of the time, and with loneliness, with it comes with AI coming into the factor, you could literally like it's gonna be really interesting how we shape the world to kind of go backwards in a bit. Like you kind of want to go forwards, but like you want to go backwards into like people feeling happy, right? Feeling. I think once COVID hit, that really like hurt a lot of people, and it changed a lot of aspects of how we live to this day. So it's really interesting.
But how do you really feel? Because you guys are defining success as having all these millions of dollars. For me, success is being happy. It's having real joy and actually respecting people. Yes, so yes, you do need money, obviously, but I'm talking about internally. How are you though? I'm not talking about success just by counting your money. You can count money all day you want, but I'm actually happy.
Yeah.
I actually measure success by having joy, happiness, peace of mind, sleeping, clear conscience. That's success.
So what's the topic? Is it mental
So
health?
he's got the same
is
thing.
It college?
Yes, when I was in college, I was depressed.
No, but see,
Therapist?
the thing is, he's got the same thing, but he's getting money.
Who said I'm not getting money? Who said I'm not getting money? Do I look like I don't have money?
I didn't say that.
Okay then. All right then.
that.
Okay.
It was supposed to be talking about college, and it turned into a therapy session.
No, because we were talking about success and how successful people, and again, I don't know them personally, but they have a lot of money. But what else do we know about them? A lot of them suffer from mental health. A lot of them even take their lives. Even when they lose their money, they take their lives.
Even
So-
people that aren't successful do that though.
Exactly.
You make the
Exactly.
argument both ways.
We can. So what's your point?
That was my point.
What's your point?
That was my point.
That's what I was about to say. I was like, what's the point? I'm not a big debater, I'll be honest. I choose one side and I'm just like, it is what it is, right? My opinion, my thoughts, right? I don't know what I feel like we're getting towards the middle of this now where it's like a bunch of like it feels like it's debating, and then like a lot of people, I don't know if they wanted to debate or if they don't know what to debate on, right? Because maybe the topics isn't like as something that they really want to speak on, right? Maybe they're forced to come up here and talk about this if they haven't raised their hand or whatever like that. But really interesting, man.
Oh, you still didn't get my point?
I don't. You just said that people who make money take their lives. People who don't make money take their lives.
That's not what I said.
Excuse me. Let me fix that.
Did you go?
People who go to college take their lives. People who don't go to college.
Did you go?
That's not what I said.
Exactly.
You guys are not listening.
Did you go to college?
Yes.
Did you get your degree?
Yes.
In what?
Sociology. So it's a study of people
Sociology?
and environments. Yes.
And do you work today? Do you have a job?
Yes.
What's your job?
I work at a school.
And does that sociology degree apply to what you're teaching in
Of
school?
course, they require it. I have to give them transcripts. They won't just be like, oh, just come work here and you don't have anything. No, they won't. You need it.
Do you want to know what's crazy though? Like real talk. When I was 12 years old, 11 years old, and he was my age, because he's like 42. At 22 years old, no, get this. Get this. He influenced me. That's why I'm here today.
He influenced you to do
by the way.
what? He influenced you to do what?
When I was a kid, I grew up watching him, and then now I'm a part of the team, and I got
You grew
influenced.
up watching what?
Him. He did YouTube 10
Doing
years ago.
what? Doing what?
Living my life, playing Call of Duty, trick shotting, cut comms,
So
FFA,
that
free-for-all,
inspired
trick
you
shotting.
to do what exactly?
Be like him, and look where I am. I'm making
To try to chase his dreams and turn his passion of making content and playing video games into a
Basically,
liable
what
career.
we're saying is we inspire kids the same way that you do, and we don't even have a degree.
Facts.
I never said I inspire kids.
You're a teacher.
We teach kids.
You teach kids.
Yeah, but
We
I
teach the
never
same
said
thing.
I inspired kids.
Inspire and teach. I mean, I'm sure you do inspire kids. You know, I'm sure a student, one of your students looks at you and is like, oh, I want to be like my teacher. The same way they look at their favorite YouTuber or streamer and want to be like them. But we don't go to college. We didn't go to college for that.
We encourage them not to go to college.
So the majority of people, so you guys are a very small percentage. The majority of people who drop out don't do well.
According to various labor reports, about 30-40% of college dropouts go on to do well after leaving school, especially if they pursue in-demand skills, entrepreneurships, and specific high-paying industries. Yeah, I mean, if you have an opportunity, this is something that, like, I would think, because I have 2 kids as well, if they are given an opportunity of a lifetime, in the sense of, like, it's a high-paying industry, right? If you put in the work, if you go to work all the time, if you're there for them, right? And it may be free, it may be a little bit of money, but if it's an opportunity that you want to set your sights on, that you want to, be in this realm, I guarantee those that I would probably tell my kid, yeah, like, go for it. You know what I mean? Like, the thing is that, like, school in general, like, they teach you everything, right? And majority people in general they just don't care about everything that's being thrown at it, right? Like, most of the time it's like, okay, yeah, people care about science more, right? Or people care about math more, or so on and so forth. But like there was a lot of subjects that I didn't like, and I obviously had to, we had to all learn it, right? So but really interesting stat though, 30-40%.
They have the biggest majority. There is a small percentage that does well, but the majority doesn't. So you guys advising people to drop out of college is extremely irresponsible. Because that is exactly my point. Exactly my point. What's so funny? What's so funny?
You gotta take that risk to get that bag. That's all I'm gonna say. I can go if you want me to go.
You take the risk.
I think Ron. I think there's a combo for Ron.
Oh no! Oh, Ron just going in there. Here he comes.
Name's Ron.
Hi, I'm Viviana. Nice to meet you.
I just feel as if like going back to what we said earlier, why spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to get a degree when I can Google everything? Every single thing that I've wanted to know, I can Google it. Why would I need college?
ChatGPT too.
So let's talk about facts. I have not spent hundreds of thousands of dollars. You have to be an idiot to do that. I'm sorry if somebody did that, but that's not what I did.
How much did you spend, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm in the 3, 4, 5 digits, but I didn't spend hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Wait, like $100?
No. I'm sorry. Like within 20 to 30.
Okay.
Because I did it the smart way.
Okay.
I didn't, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
so I didn't spend all that money and I'm not in debt. So that argument is obsolete. because not everybody's in debt.
She using your words now.
Credit card.
She's using words that we use. We didn't go to college.
I'm an educator, if anything.
He's influencing you in live
I'm
time.
trying to speak as simple as possible for your mind. I'm sorry. I'm really trying.
Okay.
All right.
Let's play that game. Let's do
What
it.
game?
Let's do it.
Oh, why she call you
Let's do it.
Ron?
Let's do it.
What game?
So you,
I don't
so
play,
you,
I'm not playing no games.
so you
What
spent
game are you
30. So you
talking
spent $30,000. Let's just say it, just so in
Let's
easy
just
terms.
say, I don't remember the number, but it was between that.
Okay. I didn't spend $1. I looked up ChatGPT. I looked up Section 8 housing. I bought houses now. I got real estate now.
Right, so I know you spent something because you have to invest. Where did you get that money? Did you? Your mama just gave it to you?
No.
Okay, then what happened? How
She
did you
gave
get the
me
money?
she gave me $300. I flipped it. I flipped it to about a couple grand off Yeezys.
That does
You know
not
what I'm saying?
sound realistic.
What? That's called hustling. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Well, you didn't ask my name first, so that's like the first thing that you'd ask,
Let's
right?
talk about it. Ron, what's your name?
Angel.
Angel. Nah,
Straight from heaven.
Straight from heaven. Yo. Let's talk about it.
Oh no.
So what made you raise your flag to come in?
I couldn't watch the debate anymore. It was so bad.
So you're gonna be a part of the debate.
Yeah, I'd rather talk.
So let's talk about it. What do you
Okay.
want to talk about?
Probably why college is important and how it's not necessarily the best idea for everybody to just drop out and become a streamer.
So what did you have a degree in?
Dance.
Dance.
Mm-hmm.
I can literally dance right now. I got no college degree.
That's awesome. Show me.
She went to school to do this.
College for that, bro? Look at this.
I love that.
Hey. No college. No college.
You know what? That is phenomenal form. The one thing that I would say is you're kind of hitting the outsides of your femurs a little bit too hard. Honestly, at the
But
end
you
of the
just
day,
told me that. I didn't need college.
favorite word, obsolete, right?
I don't even know how to spell that word. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Right.
I got ChatGPT that'll autocorrect it.
Well, how are you going to spell it and look it up on ChatGPT?
OBSELAITE. If I type that in the iPhone, it's gonna autocorrect. Is it not?
And why does he need to know how to spell that?
Bill Gates. Bill Gates made the iPhone. He dropped out of college. Talk to me. Come on.
Yep.
That's
You
true.
think Bill Gates knew how to spell
He
obsolete?
autocorrected
No.
that for me. He didn't even go to college.
He personally autocorrected that for you?
He made the phone.
Why do you think that it's not, or it is obsolete, sorry?
What?
College. The whole debate?
Insignificant.
So you think
Insignificant?
college is insignificant?
Yes, for sure it's insignificant. Look
Okay.
where I am. I'm proving you. I'm proof in the pudding right now.
Absolutely, and that's why you're making unoriginal content and you're actually copying everybody else's content, doing
Yes.
the same video, because you didn't gain the critical thinking skills.
Hey, she in the slip and slide.
See, that's fine. That's cool. That's cool. And you spent money to learn how to dance. What? Yo, who the real dummy here? Like what? I can make unoriginal content, but I'm still getting the paper.
Who's saying that I'm not getting paid?
You could be getting paid. I'm not saying you're not getting paid, but
Yeah,
I'm just
I'm
saying
getting
you
paid.
coming at like.
What do you do for a living?
She dances.
I'm a professional dancer.
Okay.
I'm also a dance teacher and an educator, and it's pretty important for me to have an anatomical understanding of how the body works in order to actually properly educate my students.
I'm gonna be honest. Yo, I was looking at Dad when she said that. Wait, is he gonna go back? Hold on, let's see. Here we go. Where is it right here?
Getting paid.
You could be getting paid. I'm not saying you're not getting paid, but
Yeah,
I'm just
I'm
saying
getting
you
paid.
coming at like.
What do you do for a living?
She dances.
I'm a professional dancer.
Okay.
I'm also a dance teacher and an educator, and it's pretty important for me to have an anatomical understanding of how the body
Look at anatomical. Oh wait.
works in order to actually properly educate my students so that they don't harm themselves like you could when you were showing me your absolutely wonderful dance moves.
Well, I mean, I didn't hurt myself.
Damn. Dude, she was saying it in such disrespect, but in the nicest way.
So here, you really think Kai Cenat went to dance school to learn how to get sturdy? Do you think Silky learned how to get sturdy through dance school?
I don't think that you have to go to college all the time to
They're
learn how to
lit.
get sturdy. They're lit. You could also get lit at college and make up your own dance move.
That's a waste of money. Why would I get lit at college? I'm there to learn.
I mean, you could say that you're wasting money on investments too. How many of your investments have failed in the past year?
None.
None.
No.
You have
I can show you.
actual proof of that.
Yeah, I don't got many investments, but the investments I do in, yeah, they're pretty good. Did college get you an AP? Did college get you, this guy right here, the bat girl for his birthday? Did college get the Rolex for him? I didn't
Where's
get
his Rolex? He's
What?
not wearing a watch.
He got me a Rolex.
Oh,
I got him
really?
a Cartier watch.
Oh, okay.
Not off college though.
Not off college. I couldn't have got
Yeah,
that.
I'm not saying.
Sorry? What
The
is it?
chains are so small.
This chain?
But they're real though.
This is-
Is this real around you?
You could still get a
The
chain.
chain
if
is
you went to
small.
college.
This was gifted to me. This was a
Okay,
gift.
so I could get a chain gifted to me and go to college.
But you didn't.
Like,
What if you didn't?
Who's to say that I didn't get gifted a chain? I'm not wearing one right now.
You got a man.
Yeah.
My bad. I was just testing the water.
Yeah, of course. Again, you could have tested those water in college.
No, I
but-
couldn't. I couldn't get in. I was at a 2.1 GPA.
Ooh, that's tough. You know, you could.
You know
get
what I'm
in
gonna do though?
somewhere.
I'm gonna get a custom license plate
If
on my
you look-
2025
if you
TT3
look
RS
up-
that says 2.1 GPA.
You can find a great college counselor and also look up colleges that have a 100% acceptance rate.
But
There's
you
a
have
lot
to
of
you
those.
have to pay. You gotta pay books. You gotta pay everything.
I mean, you have to pay for everything in this life, right? You have
Exactly.
to pay for like your equipment. You have to pay for this like probably site to rent it, right? So that way you can actually film this content.
Correct.
Everything's an investment. If you think about it that way, you could be like, oh, college costs money, but it's an investment over time.
But
Think
why
about
would I
your own
do that
investments.
investment when I could do other investments that have
Well,
way
that's
more
the
profitability?
choice of your investment,
Yeah,
right?
but again, that's a what if.
But
so it's like again,
everything's a what if. So again,
you're
if
proving
you-
my point. I'm saying that's the whole point. Is like I didn't need to go to college to do my what if. I just did it.
No, the whole point is that college is obsolete and college is not obsolete because there are some people who are going to invest in college and it's actually going to be a greater profit for them over the long term in time.
But
You
can
might
I
go-
fight the argument that that's a chance the same way anyone over here made the argument that, oh, it's a chance that you make it in content creation? It's the same thing. It
Yeah,
makes,
but the argument isn't, is it a chance? Is it college obsolete? See, if you had gone to college, you'd understand the debate and the principles of actually arguing
you're
it
trying
instead
to
of debating
outsmart
another
me,
college.
but it's, hold on, you
No, it's not because
yeah,
you're
you
just
are.
arguing a completely different topic. If you actually understood how to debate,
I
you would be
am.
debating whether or not
If I knew how
college
to
is obsolete.
debate, I know how to debate my chat all the time. My chat tells me it's L stream all the time. You know what I do? I keep streaming.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
I keep asking for subs.
I just
Have
saw
you
that
gotten
pop
50
up
gifted
too.
before? You don't even know what a 50 gifted is. Do you even know what a W spam is?
You know what Ome 32 is?
I'm a girl. Do you think I know what that
That's
is?
my
Look, I'm sorry.
point,
Not
though.
even, not even just a girl. Girls can be streamers. Look at me. Do you think I know what that is?
Nah, I think you a model.
Thank you so much. In your dreams.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. That's good shots. Good shots. It's a fact that I have to go to college to be successful. Is that what you're saying?
No, it's not a fact that you have to go to
It's
college
an
to be
opinion.
successful, but it's also not a fact that you can go be a streamer and be successful.
I never
as
said it
well.
was. I never said it was. It's a risk.
Really?
You can technically if you got it in you, right? If you hustle, if you
I mean,
want
that's
it.
with anything in this life.
Yeah, but you're not a
So let me
streamer.
ask you a question. Let's say you were born in a wheelchair, okay?
Wow.
God,
Okay.
like,
Strong start.
God forbid, okay?
Yeah.
Obviously, you know, that would be horrible, but
Would it? Why is it horrible to be in a wheelchair?
Oh, brother.
There's actually nothing wrong with being in a wheelchair. I would love to. Yeah, I would love to hear your opinion on that. There's
just
nothing wrong with having a different ability.
well,
Just
no.
let her win, bro.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go down that route.
Let's go down that route.
She's just trying to
No,
PR
let's go down
for
that route.
her.
Let's go down that route. No, let's go down that route. I'm
I
saying,
don't have to do that because you guys already canceled yourself like 17
We can't be
times.
canceled. I'm my own person. They tried to cancel me. They can't.
I love that you came back from that.
I like how
I'm so
you.
proud of
Wait, let's talk about a new topic. I like that she believes in cancel culture.
That's cringe.
Do you
I
actually
never
believe
said I
that?
believe in
That's what you just
cancel
said.
culture, but if there were a bunch of things that were, red flags, it would be like, how
That's
this
ours.
video? That is yours. Well,
No, it's orange.
oh, it's orange.
If you went to college, you would have known the colors.
Well, what if I'm colorblind? You don't know my
that sucks.
disposition.
Sucks to be colorblind.
It does.
I know colors. You don't.
Ugh, that's tough. Congratulations on passing elementary school.
You don't need elementary school either.
That's true. Well, I guess if you're gonna stream though, you probably should know how to like read.
No, not at all. You have ChatGPT again.
How are you gonna use ChatGPT?
You type. I know how to read letters. TTS, text to speech.
our kids are not going to need college. Our kids are going to learn how to read, how to talk on stream. They're going to learn. They're going to read the chat.
Do you understand when
Right?
my kid
gonna
is
know
when
how
my
to spam Ws.
hold on when my kid is born? I'm live streaming that. I'm making money while he's being born.
Yes.
Yeah, wow me, wow me.
And he's going to learn
He's
to
gonna
walk,
be. He's
talk,
gonna.
and read chat.
What? The first words he's saying is, bro. He's putting on a headset before he puts in a bib. I'm not doing that. Like.
Okay, and that's your value.
Yeah.
Congratulations to your future child.
And you know what's going to be different about that is he's going to instill that in his kid, and his kid's going to be a successful streamer instead of instilling you got to go to college your whole
What
life.
if
Yup.
his kid wants to go to college?
It. I don't want him to go to college.
But what if he
Oh, go
wants
to college, go to college, go to college. Why not? Be a streamer, be a streamer, be a streamer.
I mean, there's definitely a lot of different ways to parent, and that's a whole nother debate.
If your parents are telling you got to go to college, it's a must, you got to do it to be successful, you're going to be stuck in that cycle your whole life.
Well, no, because I know a lot of people who their parents told them, oh, you won't be successful without college, and then they ended up going to college and being successful, or they weren't successful and they went to college. So it doesn't mean that it's necessarily you're a product of your environment. It just means that like you do have to have that autonomy and that critical thinking in order to make your own decisions.
You want to go on a date?
No.
You could. I mean, let me end it off on this. I got it.
He shot a shot. He shot a
That
shot.
was a good shot.
Off the backboard with it.
Let's talk about quotes. Product of your environment, right? Product of your environment. You could teach a horse how to water, but you can't feed the water to the horse.
Yeah. Talk to him. Talk to him.
Like that one, bro.
Talk to me. Let's talk quotes.
You know what? You genuinely left me so speechless. I don't know what to say.
He's got a girlfriend.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro.
That's great. I'm not trying to hit on.
I don't though.
That's okay.
So wait, do you think though that college is necessary? Do you think it's
Truthfully, do you think you need to go to college to learn how to dance? Like, be honest.
No,
I feel like because I'm still stuck on that.
No, that should have been the main argument the whole time.
Because I know you could probably learn it.
I think that like it's not necessarily going to college. It's expanding your education and developing yourself as a person. As
do you
my
have
own.
to go to college to do that?
No, but it is easier with a bit of structure. Like there are people.
Yeah,
who
but I
could,
feel like you're a strong girl. You could learn structure. I feel like you're smart.
Thank you so much. I am a strong
That's
girl,
what I'm saying.
but it's
I don't
one of
think
those
you need
things.
college.
I do.
You needed college to
Yes.
get where you are?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's always going to be ways where it's good to go to college for something, right? But I don't think it's super necessary that you need to go to college for everything, right? If it specifically says that you have to go to college to do this and do that, then yes, right? Like when I went to college to be a police officer, but I didn't need to go to college to be a police officer. I just wanted that, that affirmation, right? But then also I wanted, more in the police force. I wanted to be more than just that. I actually really wanted to be in the SWAT team. So, but you had to get a 2-year degree at least just to even just get, recommended or, minimal requirements. And so I think there's aspects of it where it does still feel that college can be good, but I think that especially nowadays and how things are going to be moving, college it's going to be very difficult for a lot of people because like, at the end of the day, AI could teach kids, right? And it's going to be really interesting to seeing how that's going to develop too.
So, what's your ethnicity?
Wait, what's going on? Claim 4, you don't need college to make money. Oh,
What does this have to do with anything?
He's Indian, I'm Asian.
You Asian, you're Indian,
Sure.
and your parents know that you sit online all day with the camera plugged up to a
My parents know.
gadget.
My parents know
why
that
don't
I
you
gave.
tell her why?
No. My parents know that I gave them 3 cars, a whole house, and that's about it. They don't need to know.
I retired
what
my mom
do.
last
Yeah,
year.
I retired my
Okay,
parents.
and then just one more question. And then y'all talked about the chains. Like, if y'all really had money like y'all claim y'all do, y'all wouldn't be walking
These are
around with them
these are
small
called rob me chains. We don't care about these. If you rob me, it's
Yeah,
okay. I wear rob me
This
watches.
is gifted. Yeah, I don't. Really
It's
care
called
about
rob me
this.
You're
chains.
saying if we had money for real, we would wear it on our body?
Well, y'all say y'all have the cars, the houses.
just
Like,
If you want, we could go band for band.
we can.
Well, not just a car.
We can do that.
Not
We
just
can
a
do
car.
that.
Multiple cars.
What's that?
Because
My
what-
car's in the shop actually.
What makes y'all feel like we don't got money? What makes y'all feel like that? Cause y'all really do feel like, cause y'all keep saying money, like y'all really feel like we don't got no money.
Let's go band for band.
Go band for band with them.
You want to open
I can
Chase?
show you my bank account too.
Let me open my brokerage and you open your bank account.
Okay, we could do that.
Let's do that.
Let's get serious.
This is just one account.
Hold on, I gotta.
I don't want to be in this clip.
Cause you don't got no money for a home.
I don't got no money. No, I
just showed
can't.
you
That's
my
crazy.
account.
Okay, wait, hold
It's
on.
on my
I gotta update my Charles
You don't
Schwab.
even have the app, man.
I'm gonna be honest.
Oh my god.
Come here.
oh no, he didn't have the app. He flexed and he didn't have the app. That's crazy, Jason. Oh no.
No, sure.
Why is K-Son coming?
Argument.
Well, firstly, after listening this whole time to all 4 of you, my brain is just rotting.
You went to college
you wanna
20
go
years
band for
ago,
band?
First of
bro.
all, I graduated college in 2018.
Damn.
USC 4.0.
Holy.
Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Wait till y'all find out. He doesn't use his degree.
Wait, hold on. Actually, I do use my degree.
What do you use
No,
it in?
I do use my degree because you're.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Let me explain something. When I went to 4 years of college, graduating communication, public speaking, I'm a streamer. How do you think I learned how to speak to an audience?
You RP on GTA. What are you
Hold on, but
talking
that's
about?
one.
You play DJ sets in your room by yourself.
Hold on a second.
You didn't know how to communicate before you got a degree that says communications on it?
And by the way, you look at the way you look at me. You can't even process your thoughts. You can't even talk about it.
You keep
I'm literally listening to you. No, but what are you talking about?
He said he needed a degree to do a Jakura watch party.
You went to college to do Jakura watch parties, bro. You're a grown man.
Did you go to college?
I did.
And you dropped out, right?
I did.
Okay, tell me about your college experience.
I cheated in all my classes. I didn't really learn anything.
Cool. Are you guys proud of that?
Yes.
You are?
Yes,
Why?
because it got me
I
to
got
where
out of
I am
high
today.
school. I got a degree out of high school. I have my principal's phone number.
Where are
He
your
let
morals?
me cheat.
And where are your morals? Why is everything about
Why?
money?
So why?
And why do you base success on how much money you made?
No one said that. No one said that. I'm successful
Really?
in
It,
many ways.
it sounds like that's what you guys are basing everything on.
I will say this.
Go ahead.
Her point being, the point of life is to be happy, right? All right, what'd you say again?
You already forgot.
Something about being happy, all right? College made me depressed, okay? Because it prevented me from pursuing my dreams of becoming a streamer.
That was your dreams.
And now he's a W streamer.
Yes, and now I get
That was your
spam
dreams, or is
W's
it 'cause
every
it's
single
So
day.
many W's in the chat every day.
So let me tell you guys something about these four individuals right here. I know them very well. See, everything they're doing here is this: they want to make everyone here angry. That is their goal.
What?
Everything they're saying, there's no meaning behind the words they're saying. That is, see, as a human being,
No,
I
I
can't
truly
live like
believe that college is bullshit.
that. Live like that. No, because college teaches you a sense of responsibility.
No, but I actually believe that.
What do you mean?
I actually believe college is the most useless thing ever.
Yeah.
I
You
truly
do?
believe that.
Okay,
Yeah.
why?
I've given that whole point throughout the whole time.
I didn't like any of your points.
That's
so
your
then that's
opinion.
your opinion.
Well, yeah,
I
it's your
actually
opinion, but
That's also your opinion.
yeah, I mean, it's just like, I
My
mean, don't get
mom-
me wrong, you're very successful.
My mom couldn't afford college for me, so that's what she
Sure.
told me. So if I went to college, I would have been in debt, and then I would have
Okay.
put her in debt. Then I would have had to find a job, and then I have to pay off the debt. Yeah, but guess what? I didn't go the business route. If I went the college route, I would have been in debt. My mom would have been in debt, probably still till right now. Instead, she's living in a house paid off, free, retired, living the life. She has her car paid off, house paid off. She's chilling. She's catching a vibe right now.
Did you pay for college?
Catching a vibe right
Well,
now.
not alone.
Did you, or did your parents pay?
No, I had a loan. I paid for it.
Okay.
So how did-
by the way, how most every single person
So how did
does.
you pay off that loan? How'd you pay off the loan?
Well, I paid it off through my career in content creation and
Exactly.
and investing.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
But,
Next
but
person.
no,
You
no,
didn't
no,
use
no.
it. You wasted money. You
But
didn't
I
use your
got
degree to
here
pay off the
through
loan.
I got to content creation through school though.
Oh, school taught you how to press go live and read a chat. No.
Did your school teach you how to put on Chrome Hearts? No. Let's keep it a buck. Or the story is, this was rage bait.
Yeah, no, there was like good parts, and then the medium parts of the video, it was just like they weren't really like debating at that point. They were just kind of just being argumentative or like wanting to be heard, and there wasn't really much about that. Like again, overall, I think that if you still are in the aspect of like wanting to go to college and you think that that you can actually pursue something, you know, even better in life, I think that you should definitely take it, right? No one should ever tell you that you shouldn't, you know, do what you want to do, right? But I also think that too is that if you have an opportunity, or you can, you know, be able to get the opportunity maybe at a young age. That's why a lot of people are always pushing, you know, people that are, you know, 16 years old, you know, to start doing something right now. So then if you are to take that risk, right, you have opportunities and you have, you know, a couple years to kind of really start learning that, right? Obviously it's going to be a little bit harder, especially if you're doing it yourself, where a lot of people, most people will, you know, fail at. But I think overall, you know, seeing how all this plays out, it's going to be really interesting to see how the next, you know, 5 to 10 years look like. It, like, honestly, because again, AI, everything is developing really fast. And I honestly think that, you know, again, at the end of the day, we are going to get into a situation where, you know, we do see that, you know, jobs that do require degrees, you know, end up being filled, right? Like, what would be the point of having that degree? What would be the point of having that content creator, right? At the end of the day, you know, it's so many different layers where it's going to direct us in the near future. But hope you guys have a great day. Thank you all so much for watching. And as always, you can do it. I love you all.